Hello and welcome back for the second upload of the day, and we are here with some cool news. So apparently Prince Harry is in Africa, and to be more specific, in Mozambique. So how do we know this? A post by an individual called Eric Morier Genud on Twitter. So he posted and said, Prince Harry is in Vilanculos in Inhambane in Mozambique. So he did post this image here on Twitter, and you can see Prince Harry there standing alongside a local, I'm thinking, and he, if you look quite closely, is wearing his African Parks hat. As we know, Prince Harry has always been interested in supporting conservation and the humanitarian efforts across Africa. And for those of you who've watched his journey with African Parks, you've seen him wearing that signature look with that hat on several occasions. And we know this, that Prince Harry had officially been appointed president of African Parks in 2017. So this was in a move that underscored his commitment to conservation, and Prince Harry, according to their website on African Parks, they wrote saying His Royal Highness Prince Henry of Wales had formally joined African Parks as their president. The appointment was made public in a statement released a while back by Kensington Palace. So for those of you who want to know, African Parks is a conservation NGO founded in 2000 that manages national parks and protected areas on behalf of governments and in collaboration with local communities across Africa. With 13 parks under management, they have the largest area under conservation for any one NGO on the African continent. So the CEO of African Parks, Peter Fernhead, said a while ago that he was extremely honored when Prince Harry got on board as the president of African Parks, adding that Prince Harry is extremely passionate, committed, and knowledgeable about the issues and is a force for conservation, not just for Africa, but for the world. He shares in our vision, and together with him in this influential role, we aim to continue to do extraordinary things for the benefit of Africa's wildlife and the people who live in and around these areas. So Prince Harry's first experience working alongside African Parks was in July 2016 in Malawi, where he served as an integral member of their team, carrying out one of the largest elephant translocations in history. Along with moving elephants to a new home, Prince Harry assisted in translocating a rhinoceros, a host of game species including antelope, buffalo, and zebra. He facilitated the recollaring of 3 lions with GPS collars to help better protect them. So it's cool to see that he's now in Mozambique, and he went there completely under the radar. It does once again speak to how his team around him are very discreet, and they always manage their time so well. As we know, they have a jam-packed schedule ahead of them next month, so it's great to see Prince Harry on the ground in an African nation doing what he loves. I think a few of us have known that Prince Harry has such a love for the continent, and a while ago when he was younger, he expressed that if he was not royal, he would just go to Africa and be a safari tour guide in the parks and working with the wildlife. He just loves the continent. I think Prince Harry would just love to have a house there, and who knows, perhaps he has. We wouldn't know with the team he has around him, but it's good to see that he is in Mozambique. So looking through the African Parks website and their connection with Mozambique, I found out that the National Administration for Conservation Areas, abbreviated ANAC, and the Conservation African Parks announced the signing of a 25-year agreement to restore and develop and manage Mozambique's Bazaruto Archipelago National Park and revitalize it to become one of the leading and most productive marine protected areas in Eastern Africa. ANAC directs the management of Mozambique's national parks and reserves, and African Parks manages national parks and protected areas on behalf of governments across Africa. So Bazaruto will be the 13th park to come under African Parks management and is the first marine reserve within their portfolio. So this is in Inhambane in Mozambique, where now Prince Harry is. So I think it has to do with managing the the Bazaruto Archipelago National Park. So the Bazaruto Archipelago National Park, which I will be just calling BANP, it's quite a long name, harbors the last viable population of dugongs in the Western Indian Ocean. The park includes a range of terrestrial and marine habitats, including coastal dunes, rocky and sandy shores, coral reefs, mangrove forests, and seagrass meadows. These habitats provide refuge for over 180 species of birds, 45 species of reptiles, 16 species of terrestrial mammals, and 500 species of marine and coastal mollusks, and 2,000 fish species, making it an important conservation area and a coveted and exceptional tourism destination. The focus on this area is because this splendid marine scape was also under threat due to illegal and unsustainable fishing practices, unregulated national resource use, and uncontrolled tourism activities. It not only threatened the park's biodiversity, but also resulted in considerable losses in park revenue and led to further impoverishment of local communities. So it is their vision that in partnership with African parks that they can deliver effective management that will lead to the protection of natural resources, and that local communities, through enhanced nature-based tourism, will be able to sustainably derive benefits from the park. Together, they said, we can finally elevate Bazaruto to its rightful position as one of Africa's greatest marine sanctuaries. So I'm guessing that's one of the reasons why Prince Harry is there, and he is so committed to this, and this is something that is a passion project for him, being the president of African Parks. And you know what, I'm so happy that it's him who gets to partner with these African governments, and it just shows the love that Prince Harry has for the continent, that they take special care to not only work in concert with governments, but with local communities, and see how, these conservation efforts can rehabilitate and have a long-term benefit for all roundabout. So I'm happy to see that he's there, involved in the planning, coordination, and implementation of all these activities on the ground, and I'm so excited. So I wonder, is he there alone or is Meghan with him? I don't know, but I'm happy that he's there. So I'm happy to bring this quick update. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. Before we log off, a special thank you to those who support this channel, to my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters. And I want to give a special shout out right now to you, Barbara F. Smith, as well as to you, Corliss J. McClendon, and thank you once again to you, Eldridge. I appreciate you so much for your support for this channel. Thank you so much for your tremendous love and support that you've shown my work. I appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I want to say thank you, thank you. So once again, leave your thoughts below. Thank you to those who like, comment, and share. It means a lot as well, and that's how you let the algorithm know that you like this content. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Thank you once again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.